Naomi, hold on. You're running 7th, Gareth. Well done.
What time is it, Gareth?
3:53.
What time was that alarm meant to go, Gareth?
2:30. Naomi, what you got?
Ready? Last night's dinner. And it's 5:05. Check-in closes in half an hour.
Well, we made it.
Hello.
So it's 2:45. We've finally sat down after a day of travelling. So I've just got Naomi here with me for a quick
Obviously.
interview on camera. And she's going to talk to us about her week.
My week?
And what has happened in Naomi's week. And the horrors that we've had in preparing for this trip. So Naomi, do you want to kick me off?
Where should we start? The bike or the watch?
We'll go with a watch.
So my watch last weekend stopped tracking distance and speed and GPS, so I had to send that back, and I've had to borrow a watch for this week. My bike went in for a service last week where I asked them to make sure all the bolts on the bike could be undone because I need to pack the bike down. Picked the bike up and they were like, yeah, we've checked all the bolts for you, and we come to break the bike down to put it in the box. I can't take the handlebars off, so the bike had to go back to the shop on Tuesday morning,
Which is yesterday.
For them to take the bolts off, for us to get it home and realise we can't take the pedals off, to then spend an hour and a half trying to fit it into the bike box. I need a new bike box. And then went to bed last night and didn't wake up this morning. The alarm didn't go off. Meant to go off at 2:30, and I woke up at 3:45 and we were out the house by 3:53. At the airport by
about 5 to 5-ish.
We were able to get checked in by 5:15 to be pretty much the last ones on the plane. Which meant our bags came off the plane first, but we were the last one. There was no toilet break, there was no nothing. It was straight through the airport and onto the plane. Yeah,
so perks for Gareth. It meant no faffing around in duty free and all that sort of stuff as well. So yeah, we've got here. Bike's been assembled. She's had a quick recce around there.
Yeah, there's a couple of knocks on the bike which come with not having the most decent bike box. But it's part and parcel of flying with equipment. You know, you put it at risk. Gareth's suitcase has been smashed to smithereens, so I can't imagine what the bike's gone through. So maybe it's time for a new bike and a new bike box. So we'll see about that one.
Yeah, that's Naomi justifying buying a new bike. So yeah, anyway, we're here. And that's all that matters. Oh, and then when we did get here, Naomi had a catastrophe. So
you had a catastrophe. The car key didn't work because he was trying to get in the wrong car.
Oh yeah, the car key didn't work because I was trying to get in the wrong car. The 1 digit different on the reg plate. But yeah, anyway, Naomi had a catastrophe with the bike skewers. So these that she were adamant that she'd packed, so I knew she'd packed them. So
the bits that hold my wheel on.
Yeah, they definitely weren't on the floor in the living room anyway. But we couldn't find them, so then we had a meltdown for about 15-20 minutes, Then we eventually found them packed in with the food, because that's where you pack like mechanical parts in with all your food and nutrition and stuff. So yeah. Anyway, that's Wednesday done. I'm going to go for a run in a little bit.
I'm going out on my bike.
Naomi's going to go out on a bike and try and find some flat bits in Lanzarote.
And hide from some wind.
And get blown over in some wind. But other than that, peaceful day.
Looking forward to tomorrow.
Where are we going, Nams?
To Club La Santa to register, and I'm getting dropped off like halfway with my bike to have another little recce on it, just because the wind was so awful yesterday. I'm hoping it's a confidence builder.
So Naomi did 12 mile on a bike yesterday and decided that she didn't want to do the Ironman anymore because it's too windy, but she's going to go out and recce the route, and she will be doing the Ironman. You know what she's like. So
just needed a cry, didn't I?
Yeah, she just needed a moment. So yeah, we're going to go out and she's going to do about 10-12 mile bike into Club La Santa, and then we're going to pick a number up. Just about to drop Naomi off for a bike. She's going to bike somewhere up this, if you can see. Straight away she complained it's windy. I don't know if the microphone's picking it up and you can't hear my voice, but it is a little bit windy. My toupee is about to blow off, but yeah, she's here though. No hills, but yeah, it's different for us apparently, these cyclists. Bye. Meow.
I don't like it.
It's very windy. How was your bike ride yesterday?
Better than the day before.
Better than the day before, that's like a review in a sentence, isn't it?
Windy.
Yeah, windy.
Sunny, windy. That's about all I can use to describe it.
Yeah. Are you nervous, Naomi?
I think the nerves have gone because no changes can be made. You know, like when there was time to make changes or change equipment and stuff, I was nervous because of making that decision, but now that we're like so close to it, nothing can be changed, so I'm a bit like, I don't think it's nerves, I think it's excitement or relief or something that now it's just the race, can't do anything about it.
Yeah, so we're about 22 hours or something, or 21 hours from the start of tomorrow. I've been for a nice 10-mile jog this morning at seafront again. It's beautiful when there's no wind anyway. And then we've just been to pick up some CO2, so if she gets a puncture she can pump it up. But they're going to double up as handlebar softeners to make it easier on her hands.
No, the canister isn't.
No, you're going to layer it, aren't you?
No, you don't understand.
Yeah, right, don't matter, that's just a domestic that's kicking off there.
I'm padding out my handlebars where my brakes squeeze on it, and normally CO2 comes with a foam cover because it gets cold when you use it because of the chemicals inside it, the gas. We were going to use the foam cover to pad the brake levers. Gareth thinks we're going to use the gas canister itself to pad the brake levers, which wouldn't work, so ignore him.
Alright, so she's talking some sense at least for once. So yeah, we're just on the way back to the hotel. We're going to get some foam from somewhere else, probably at supermarket, or we're just going to get some old socks and cut them up. But yeah, other than that, it's going to be a chill day. A chill day, lounging around, trying not to get in the sun too much and burn to death. But yeah, I did and Naomi's doing a little bit of university work as well whilst we're here. Did a 4-mile run as well last night and tried for a little bit of a Strava segment.
You missed it by how many seconds?
Missed it by 4 seconds.
We went out for food as well with everyone last night, and they thought it was someone's birthday, so we got free cake and alcohol.
Yeah, we got free cake, and Naomi made a small, large glass of rum. As well. Honey rum. So walking up the big hill back to the hotel, sure a little bit lively, but yeah, we'll leave it at that. So other than that, there'll not be much today actually. It'll just be nice and easy, chilling out in the sun, and not in the sun at times, just so we don't get too dehydrated.
We might pull the mattress out of the bedroom so it sits underneath the air conditioning, because the air conditioner isn't cooling the room, it's not cooling the building, it's just cool where it blows. So we're thinking about renovating the hotel room as well.
Yeah, so
we'll let you know how that goes.
Yeah, make you some small changes to the hotel room to improve it. But yeah, see you in a bit.
So my mum got me these when I was like 12 years old. I can't get them on, it's going to be a rubbish transition. From like a car boot or something, and when I knew I'd entered Ironman, I sent my mum a message like, "Mum, do you remember those gloves without the padding in? Can you find them?" And she'd kept them all these years because she knew they were my favourite ones when I used to go cycling.
Walk down to the start, and and I've got told off because my watch auto closed even though we started it, so yeah, we're off to a good start, aren't we? Just had food, come back, it's 8:05, and what have you done today, Naomi?
I have not done very much. I've packed all my stuff into the transition bags, and then we walked down with my bike, got it all checked in, hung the bags up, and kind of like assessed transition and made sure I know where everything is, and then left it and said goodbye to my bike for the night.
So we've got an AirTag on Naomi's bike that's connected to my phone, and every time we walk away from it, or if we get a notification, it's called Naomi's Body. So I get a notification saying...
You won't rename it. It's called Naomi's Body because I ran with it at London Marathon, and then we had one called Parents, and you won't rename it.
Because every time we walk away from it, it says Naomi's body's been left behind.
Like I'm dead.
Yeah.
That's what he wants.
So hopefully she's not actually dead, but we know what she's like. Anyway, so we'll be turning in for the night soon. You're up at what time?
5
AM. Race starts at what time?
7:10.
7:10. So nice and early start. Hotel's putting on a breakfast at 5 o'clock in the morning. So we'll be getting that in the morning as well. But other than that, it's been a peaceful day, hasn't it?
And I'm exhausted.
And she's tired as always. But yeah, see her on the other side when she's done. Well, probably when she's done the Ironman, she'll next be talking anyway. But yeah.
Night night. Hi, I just got heckled by some drunk people saying well done, good luck. Well, I think that's what they were saying, it was Spanish, but they said Iron Woman something.
So we're walking down to like the race start now. It's 5 to 6 in the morning.
Kicked a cup of alcohol and it's gone all over my legs.
And there's still the people coming in from the night before, outside all the clubs and the bars and stuff like that. But
lots of girls crying.
Yeah,
That'll be me in a couple of hours.
Lots of girls crying and some emotions running high with all the alcohol-fueled people. But yeah, Naomi thinks we're late because we left the hotel the last, but there were plenty of people to leave after us. Probably people that aren't even up yet as well that are racing. But yeah, we'll catch you in a bit. Naomi. Go on, Naomi! Go on, Naomi! Well done. You're second at the minute. Go on, Eddie! So back at the hotel room, did 10k after watching Naomi go past on the bike earlier. And this is what it looks like as an Ironman supporter. So currently watching the tracker, and got Naomi obviously up on the tracker. and just watching her go through the various splits on the course. So at the minute she's just gone through 104k out of the 180k bike ride, and it's predicting her to finish the bike at 5 to 4, and it's currently 10 to 1. I have got I've got the map out as well, that we printed off earlier in the week. So I have got a point that I'm going to go and watch her out on the course. She has got a little bit slower on the bike, but it is to be expected. So if you look at the map on the Ironman route, it gets tougher in the second half from like 90k onwards. So it is to be expected for her to get a little bit slower. So that's not a worry whatsoever. And she is currently in second in her age group as well. So she's doing really well, and she's gaining on the girl in front. And it is a downhill finish. So we'll see how she fares on with that. But yeah, glamorous life of an Ironman supporter, watching these little pins move around the map, and see how they get on as they move around the island of Lanzarote. She came out of the water in second as well, so she's held her place. In fact, there you go. Just pinged up. She's moved into first place now, and she's in front of the girl by 2 minutes. So no, 3 minutes. So not competitive at all. And the other person that's behind her is about 15 minutes behind her, the girl in third. So yeah, it is competitive out there, but it is hard to tell who's in your age group unless you can zoom in on the F25 to 29 category on people's bibs as you go past them or as they go past you. But yeah, glamorous life of being an Ironman supporter. Just setting off to go and catch Naomi finishing a bike. So found a little crossroads that's probably about 1.5 miles away from the finish of the bike and transition and all that, and then I should be able to jump down, get on the road, and watch her do the marathon. We'll be looking for some shade because it is very sunny. It's a little bit warm as well as you come down towards the coast because there's less wind, but yeah, we'll be looking for some shade somewhere. We can't burn, can we? Come on, Naomi, well done. You're in you're in second. Come on, Naomi, you're looking good. Don't you want them? Well done. Keep going, keep going. They're only 1.5 minutes in front of you.
don't think that's open.
Come on, Naomi, come on. She's picking up people that are stopping. Alright. Yeah, grab this, grab this. Well done, well done. I'm just behind you. You've got about, when you get to the turnaround, you've got 10k left. You've got about 12k left at the minute. Forward, well done. You're nearly there now. Keep going. Come on. Keep going. Rob Fletcher says just keep going forwards. Sounds sensible that, doesn't it?
Boobies on the booby beach.
Alright, keep going. Keep going. You've got a wet bum. Well done.
Hi.
Hi.
I didn't see you at the end.
Oh, you were going like that coming up finish.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I got a bit carried away. It's cold. Do you have anything you can...
Burger.
Did I win?
No, you didn't.
Did I not?
You were second. You was in the lead, but no, when you saw me, the girl overtook you just before that. So if you'd have not dipped then, you'd have been alright. You were gaining on her. The other problem was she started 5 minutes after you. So you'd have had to gap her by a long way.
That's annoying.
You look so little on the camera. I'm over there. How'd your race go?
Alright. I think I had a really good bike, but my run let me down.
Saying you...
but
yeah. But you had a good bike for you.
For me, I had a bit... Normally I lose twice that many.
No.
But after London, I expected...
You had one of the better runs.
Yeah.
And one of the better swims.
Yeah.
The girl that finished in third,
Danielle.
yeah, she came out of the water first, I think, and then you overtook her pretty quick on the bike.
We were neck and neck on the bike.
Yeah.
Like we'd been talking. Because I thought we'd finished first and second. I said to her like...
We're a German girl.
Yeah.
Meow. So fast. Look at you. Bye.
As well on the transition, you were like bicycle, then yeah.
Give over.
Really?
She usually takes her time, does a full makeup and everything, honestly.
Yeah, I got fully changed.
a race, she came out at water first, like bet all men, and she'll run it last to leave transition. Yeah.
Well, there's more stuff to sort out with a woman.
It happens more in the shorter distance races because your heart rates, like this one, the swim was like, I don't want to say it was a slow swim, but your heart rate doesn't get as high. But when you're doing like,
Yeah, you know. How do you feel now? Do you feel like
I'm stiff, but I feel alright. But I can tell that everything's like,
you're not cool?
all my caffeine gels and stuff are wearing off and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I feel alright.
Be asleep for 10, won't you? Yeah, now you ain't got to watch that. Where is your watch?
In one of these bags.
Right.
Well, I had to borrow one, so it's an old one. And it came up like as we biked up this last bit of road, it was like 5% battery.
So basically for the whole
Run, I didn't know where I was.
You do run better without it though.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought. But I kept
markers?
no, not visibly enough to see.
The poor.
We was baffled because we didn't actually know how far out each loop was. So it was like,
No, I didn't.
well, we were expecting everyone back, but we didn't know. Yeah.
No, it was good.
That's amazing if you didn't even know what like
It was
time
a
you were.
drag though. From leaving town out, it was a right drag.
It's a right hot pocket.
So quiet.
What did you see?
Boobies.
It's me.
Yeah. And there was loads of dogs on it as well.
That's a bit weird.
It was just, it did get really hot near the end because it was a back wind basically all the way in, and the sun was on your back, so it got really, really hot. Like I was using, they were handing out water and I was using a full bottle over myself at every station. About 5 miles. Between every station? Yeah, but there's some of them were closer than others.
The marshals on the bike, some were really lenient, like biking, they were on motorbikes and going past like guys having a wee on the side of the road, but then handing out time penalties for people that were like trying to pass but couldn't make it past in time because the road was too busy. So there was like a group of 4 of them, the girl that finished third got a time penalty because she was trying to overtake a group and they all pulled out on her, so she didn't have time to go past. And then she had a go at me further down the road because I'd gone to make a pass and someone pulled out on me, so I had to go over the white line at a section of the road that you're not meant to go over the white line. And she like pointed and said some stuff and I said, English, sorry, English, and she was like, don't go over the line. And I apologised because I knew I shouldn't have gone over the line, but if I hadn't have, I'd have crashed into the person. So it should have been him that was told off because he wasn't clear to make the pass and he didn't check if he was clear to make the pass. But really lucky not to get a time penalty on that.
Là, je fais attention, je fais pas attention. Je fais pas attention.
Naomi Draper. Naomi Draper.
Stay hydrated, folks.
Where are we, Naomi?
Stop putting it so close to my face. At Club Lazanta.
What are we doing here?
Crying.
Why?
So I assumed that the sun's in my eyes, there'd just be one age group slot to roll down, and I'd spoken to the girl who came in third. She's lovely, and she said actually she'd quite like to go if she could have the chance. So I said fine, it's yours. And turns out there was 2 slots for my age group, and we didn't bring a bank card, so still not going.
What does roll down mean?
So allocation goes to first place in each age group.
Allocation for what?
Oh, for goodness sake, I'm rubbish at this. So to qualify for Hawaii, the World Championships, basically you have to finish in first. Can we turn so the sun's not in my eyes? You basically have to finish in first, and if first place doesn't take it, it rolls down. So the larger your age group, the more slots you get. So typically a male age group will get 2 slots per age group, and a female will get 1. Because another age group hasn't taken their slot, as in it's rolled all the way down, there was actually 2 slots in my age group, but because I'd already spoken to Danielle and I said, look, you want to go, you can have it, I'm happy with that. We didn't bring a bank card, and then it turns out there was 2 slots to go in my age group, so really if we'd bought a bank card we could have both gone, but we purposely didn't bring the bank card with us. I can't see, there's sun in my eyes.
Oh dear.
Hi.
From Great Britain, Danielle Wilcox.
Tercera posición en categoría masculina, nos acompaña también en el podio, junto a Daniel Wilcock, Jeremy Vera Barrero. En segunda posición en categoría masculina, from Denmark, Daniel Porter.
And your women's champion from Germany, Karina Kuster.
we biked up all the way up here, and then the drink station was on this turn on here, so I stopped and filled up and covered myself.